Hello, welcome and good day to you wherever you are in this world right now. My name is Karthik Madugula aka Karma the Life Coach, and I'm here to do a lot of question and answer series. I've been getting a lot of questions from a lot of people, and I thought, well, why not put out answers to all these questions so that it can help them and a lot more other people that may be looking for similar questions. So today the topic I want to address is breakups. I've been receiving a lot of questions about breakups recently, and I understand this. If you're going through one, if you're watching this and if you're going through one, and I understand that it may be a very tough phase of your life, and understandably so. But as they say, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. So please hang on and make sure that you come out of this experience in a very positive way. So let's come back to some of these questions that I have been sent and let's answer them in detail. So let's look at the first question in the series. The question says, my partner and I were so in love, but now he says that feelings have faded away. Why did this happen? Does this mean he never loved me? So what you have to understand here is, when you guys started, probably the equation was very comfortable. It went very natural. It felt very effortless when this person engaged with you. But probably that is what made it difficult later. Because any relationship, the longevity and the life of it is based in the effort people are willing to put in to maintain it and to upkeep it. So if the starting was so romantic and wonderful and magical, then you almost set yourself up in such a way that the expectation that it will not involve any effort for the rest of my life. This is going to be a park, this is going to be a ride in the park or some situation like that. But as things progress, we get introduced to each other's differences. We get introduced to each other's different ideologies. We get introduced to each other's, each other's ugliness, even in some cases. So if there was no ability to start with to handle these differences and to settle these differences properly, as time passes, the distance starts growing. The other person's satisfaction rate with you starts going down, and that's when they tend to say things like, I don't have feelings for you anymore, I have started falling out of love, or things like that. So in essence, when this relationship started, there were feelings because it was easier. But as time passed, because it became difficult and it became difficult to handle, although he may like you as a person, the experience with you became very difficult to handle, and he started losing feelings for the entirety of it. Not just you, but the experience you come with. This is what happened in this situation, unfortunately. So yes, the feelings faded away because the experience became more and more difficult as time passed. Now let's look at the second question that I have in order. Recently, she broke up with me, and I had always been to her and thought she was my forever. And now she just started liking someone else. Is believing in forever wrong? So this person was in a relationship and he thought that it's going to be forever, and the other person now started developing feeling for somebody else. So now this person lost their belief in whether forever is really forever. So what we want to understand here is, when we say forever is a commitment that people have to live up to. Forever is not a destination we reach. Forever is everyday work that is involved to keep this relationship going. Forever is not a person or a place you reach that will automatically keep itself on for the rest of its existence. So if you're truly looking for the forever person, you have to look for the forever effort, not the forever person. So if you are in the mindset that once I find the perfect person, it will automatically be forever, my friend, you bought yourself into a lie, because that's never going to happen. Forever is actually a forever effort. Okay? It's a forever effort. So if you're in for it to make the forever effort, and even if the other person is in for it to make the forever effort, then definitely a forever is possible. But if agendas are different, if little adjustments make it difficult, if we do not have the openness of the mind, if we do not have the capacity to allow space for each other, then forever will continue to remain a dream forever. Okay, so that's the thing about forever. Look for the forever effort. Now the third question. I can't stop messaging her and she wants nothing to do with me. She was part of my routine and now I can't do anything without her. Can't have my meals, can't go out. How should I move on? So this is what I call as a classic addiction. So you were so much smitten by this person and so much in love with her that you almost got addicted to this person. Now the difficult part is that since she was such a big part of your routine, you are unable to imagine your life without her. So what can you do from here? The one thing obviously is that you can't go back because she's not going to give you any more attention at this stage. It's a lost cause. She or he, whoever it is in your case. It's a lost cause already. So what can you do now? The one thing that you should start doing right now is to understand the value of connections in life. Connect with your friends, connect with your family, connect with the activities that you believe in. Go and spend time in the causes that you're invested into. Help people around you. One of the biggest mistakes that people do is they put romantic connection above all connections in life. What we have to understand is romantic connection is a part of all the connections that we have in life. It shouldn't be looked at as any more special than other connections. Why does a relationship with a mother take less importance than a relationship with a romantic partner, for example? I think this is fundamentally wrong. You can debate with me on this, but I feel that each relationship should have its value and each relationship should have its emotional satisfaction and the connection factor, so that we don't excessively depend on one kind of a relationship. So my humble suggestion at this stage for you is to start going out and reap all those connections that you have put off in the blindness of this one connection, in the addiction for this one connection. You've been so much into this one connection that all your strings were attached to this one connection. Now all of that is taken out and you're bleeding. So please go attach couple of wires in couple of places so that you can refuel your sense of connection and feel connected to life. And understand that a romantic situation need not be such an over-glorified situation that you cannot live without it. That is not good for you. So please go back and reconnect with all the elements of life, and if you find someone else also in the process, please make sure that that connection also remains just one of the connections in your life and not the connection of your life. Okay. So the last question for the day. He loved me with all my flaws and cared for me throughout, and the best relationship ended. I am scared that no one will love me like he did and I would be alone for the rest of my life. Now, big statement, and I must say big bullshit also, because the one and the only, the one and forever, there will be no one like this, all of this is bullshit. Why? The reason is because any person that you start spending enough time with open-mindedness and flexibility, you will create a beautiful experience with that person. So we have to understand here that the experience is primary, the person is just an instrument through which you enjoy a certain experience. To think that only this one person is the carrier of such an experience is like saying only one person on this planet carries COVID. But we all know that didn't happen. We all were carriers. So each person in his own way is carrying a potential for a great experience for you. Among so many people, you have to just choose one person with which you will commit again and create such experience. And that's the most important point there. We create this experience. It's not a monopoly that only one person can provide you this experience. And they are not coming with that experience already embedded. They are coming with the base material so that you can sit together, adjust all the differences, face some struggles together, go through some difficulties together, create some beautiful moments together, and entirely create a new story altogether. And in the process of creation of this new story, I'm 100% sure that you will create another beautiful experience in your life. So please don't bullshit yourself thinking that this is the only relationship that can give me that beautiful experience. There is a lot more good people out there. Any decent person that you pair up with and commit to create a beautiful experience with, you will be able to create a much more wonderful and beautiful relationship, because when there is commitment, there will be length of time. When there is length of time, there will be length of experiences. When there is length of experiences, there will be that much richness in that relationship. So I hope these questions helped answer some of your own questions, and I wish you all the very best coming out of this phase of your life. And please remember that this too shall pass soon, and there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you so much. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to comment in the comment section below, and I'll be answering them in further videos. And if you have any other questions regarding any other topic in general, please send me your questions, and I will be sure to make more of such videos and answer those questions for you. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful day.